In the east, where rivers kissed marble walls, stood Persia, a kingdom carved from stone and gold. Under Darius, marble pillars and golden halls echoed with the voice of an empire that ruled the world. Beneath its golden crown, Persia breathed through bustling streets, a land of silk, stone, and power. And on its royal roads, iron hooves thundered fast, the pulse of an empire built to endure. Persia bloomed in the desert, a garden empire where beauty itself bowed to the will of kings. And in the west, far from golden halls, a lion stirred among the stone's clones, Alexander's land.
Here, there were no golden crowns, only iron, sweat, and the fire of ambition. In a tent, not a throne room, a young lion planned to challenge an empire.
These men didn't inherit their power. They forged it, every thrust, every step.
He was not just their king. He was their fire, their storm, their hope.
The first wind of war did not roar, it whispered, carried by a lone rider.
If the lion marches, then we shall answer as kings.
Across mountains and wind, the whisper reached the lion's ears.
Persia holds its throne of gold, but tomorrow the world will echo our name.
The King of Kings did not travel like an army. He brought an empire. And across the plain, a lion prepared kite, not with silk and gold, but steel and will.
Before the clash, there was silence. A plain that would echo for centuries. At dawn, the plain awoke, not to the sound of birds, but of war.
They gathered like a golden tide, vast, proud, and ready to crush.
Today, we carve our names into the earth, not as men, but as legends. Let them come, and let the earth remember who ruled it.
Before a storm breaks, the world holds its breath. And in the east, the empire stirred. For kings, it was destiny. For him, just the next breath. Step by step, the plain became smaller, and destiny closer.
And so, two worlds faced each other, not as men, but as storms waiting to collide.
With a single sound, silence turned into intent. The sky would soon belong to them.
This is where we break them. Let them come, and let the world remember.
Step by step, the world narrowed, until only war remained. 1,000 hearts waited on a single breath.
Forward, and do not break!
A single gesture, and the empire moved.
And between them, only a breath remained.
The silence broke. The ground itself began to move.
To him, the empire was not a map, It was 10 steps away.
Bold and strike like thunder! The sky turned black with their fury. And the king rode forth where fear had no home. Alexandros! Sons of Macedonia, today the world will know our name. Stand not as men. And across the field, the Empire listened.
And the King of Kings rose to speak. One empire, facing the storm that dared to rise.
You stand here as the sons of an empire that spans the world. Today we do not fight to conquer. We fight to remind them who rules it.
Darius! Darius!
And the empire answered, not with fear, but with thunder. And the plane that had waited began to move.
Wings of the Empire spread wide to crush.
And the earth itself marched with them. A wall was coming, built not of stone, but of men.
The sky itself was waiting to be set aflame.
And the space between them began to vanish. The beasts roared, and the ground shook with them.
And the wings closed like jaws around the plain. A wall of iron rose, waiting for the storm. And the sky was set aflame. Shields up!
And the sky turned black before the storm touched the earth.
And the wings of war thundered forward.
And the beasts surged as if the earth itself had risen.
The storm began with the thunder of hooves. And before the wave could break, the wall of iron stood. Then the world roared. Fire!
The sky itself turned into a weapon.
But lions do not just endure the storm, they ride it.
And the wall of iron did not flinch.
And then the world held its breath.
And the storm struck the wall.
The line did not break. It burned with the weight of war.
And on the wings, steel met speed.
And in the roar of iron, men vanished into dust.
And the wall bit back.
On the edges of the world, steel boiled in dust. The wind carried death on its back. Iron did not bow. It sang beneath the storm.
Even the giants feared the storm they'd made. And the wings of the lion turned to bite the heart.
And the lion bit deep. Even giants can fall. The wall did not stop. It devoured. In chaos, the sky no longer chose sides. And the Empire trembled. The wall did not stop. It carved a path through flesh and fear. The beasts that led the charge now fled it. And the hammer struck from the wings. And the heart of the Empire broke! And the line that had stood for an empire shattered like glass. And the lion closed its jaws. For the Empire's heart, there was no way out. And the victors did not run, they walked. The wings of the lion held the sky.
Victory stands on the bones of the fallen.
And in the distance, the king's shadow fled. And the field belonged to Alexander. And the lion's breath burned on their necks. An empire once mighty, now fled barefoot. Behind them, the storm galloped closer. And the rout devoured the rear. When empires fall, the brave die facing the storm.